What's up, everybody? This is Jonathan, aka Jammin X. I'm just out here finishing up. I just was getting my tire put back up here. Got a chance to get it all fixed up. But I think it was funny because I was having a moment where I was trying to get the tire all together. And, I had my normal crank that comes into the car itself using those whole entire tools. And I was able to get my flat tire off, but then I was like, all right, well, let's go and get the new spare I got on here. But because of the leverage I have in my, from my house here, I'm kind of on an incline from my house. And so my tires shifted. And then my car lands on the brakes stuff. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, yeah, fuck. I was getting pissed off. But it was funny. I had a lesson of learning just in a quick moment here. A while back, I remember one of my mentors told me, I was like, it was a simple lesson about a plumber. And a guy had a leak in his house. And the wife told him, like, hey, you should go ahead and get that leak fixed. He's like, no, I got it, I'm gonna figure it out. So he takes the time and goes ahead and tries to figure out how in the world is he going to fix this leak. So he goes to like Lowe's, whatever, buys all the tools he needs to get this project working, and then eventually he tries to get this thing fixed for his sink. Doesn't work at all. The next second he humbles himself, goes and calls a plumber. Plumber comes over, taps the thing 3 times, fixes the job. I was like, what? How'd you fix that so quick? He's like, how much money did you spend on putting this whole thing out? I was like, I spent about like 200 some bucks trying to get all the tools I need for this. I was like, okay, well, you could have saved yourself the money because you could have paid me 60 and I would have got this done in less of time, because it took him almost 2 weeks trying to get the thing fixed by himself. So the moral of the story was about learning to use the tools and resources available to you. I remember back in college, my psychology professor always told me, utilize the tools that's been laid before you. And I've never forgotten that lesson. So as AAA gets out here, he gets the proper crank. So instead of me using all these basic tools and stuff that's right over here, I get the big old thing that actually cranks it up properly. So now I'm actually cooking with some grease. So the lesson I was just learning is that, what are you using? What tools are you using to succeed? Are you trying to figure this out on your own, or are you actually utilizing the skills and talents of other people? There's nothing wrong about that. In public school systems, they call that cheating when you look at the other person's paper and try to figure out the answers. But in business and entrepreneurship, we call that teamwork. So how is your team succeeding? What are you guys doing to grow yourself to the next level? So those are my points that just kind of hit me. I was like, let me pour that lesson out. But anyway, I got to go up here because I got some other projects to work on. Thank you guys for following. You all click that link, and I'll see y'all later. You guys have a blessed day. Enjoy this beautiful weekend. Happy Friday.